House conservatives launch rebellion against Kevin McCarthy on House floor. Let's dive into the details, shall we? House conservatives, livid over McCarthy's handling of the debt ceiling bill, launched an extraordinary rebellion on the House floor Tuesday. House Republican leadership was caught completely off guard. In the process, the rebels ended up derailing a key leadership priority. The House was set to vote on legislation barring the Biden regime from unleashing its scheme to ban gas stoves. The Congressional Research Center revealed the last time the House defeated a procedural rule for debate on legislation was in 2002. Beyond the surrender to Biden, conservatives were piqued by the uniparty leadership allegedly retaliating against a Georgia congressman over his brave opposition. Representative Andrew Clyde said they threatened to sink his bill to stop a gun regulation banning pistol braces if he voted against the debt ceiling bill, which he ultimately did. Yeah, so what they're doing is they don't want any vote to come up on any bill at this point until they vote on the pistol brace bill. Multiple conservatives cited this as the primary incentive for their rebellion. We're not going to live in a system where our members are subject to this type of petty punishment, said Matt Gaetz. It was an issue dealing with a member who was being threatened, said Representative Tim Burchett, representative from Tennessee. Another of the conservative no votes on Tuesday in a reference to Clyde, so I sent a clear message. This unprecedented uprising naturally raises the possibility over whether there will be a motion to vacate the chair and force a vote to remove McCarthy as Speaker. Under new House rules, it only takes one member of Congress from either party to bring a motion to vacate, which forces a vote on removing the Speaker of the House. But despite the righteous fury, members at this point appear reluctant to invoke the nuclear option and remove McCarthy. Representative Dan Bishop, Republican from North Carolina, who is the first Republican to express his openness to removing McCarthy, told reporters no decision has been made. Bishop says his preference is to enforce the accord House conservatives brokered with McCarthy back in January. Well, McCarthy doesn't seem like he's holding his end of the bargain, so he thinks today's maneuver will force McCarthy to eventually bend. As you're seeing right now, the majority cannot function without unity. So to pull a pin from the grenade and roll it under the tent of the Republican unity, as was done last week on the debt ceiling, is untenable for leadership. Clyde also is not enthusiastic about removal despite leadership threatening him. I think we're not there. The discussions haven't occurred. It's always an option. Right now, I think we need to work on the issues in the Republican conference before we deal with motion to vacate, Clyde said. I would much prefer to see us work things out. Well, the debt ceiling's already passed, so what are you going to do now? You're not going to go change it. Biden already signed it into law. I think it's too late. Representative Matt Gaetz and Representative Lauren Boebert later went on the War Room to describe their extraordinary rebellion on the House floor earlier today. Yeah, basically to sum up what they said was, yeah, we're not doing business as usual, and we have the power to do these procedural changes. They wanted the REINS Act really bad in the debt ceiling bill, but then they took it out, and now McCarthy wants to vote on the REINS bill coming up, and it's not going to pass the Senate, so it's just like a victory for no reason. It's just like, it's not going to pass the Senate, where it could have been in the debt ceiling bill. But yeah, it wasn't. McCarthy left it out of the negotiations, so there we go. And this debt ceiling that's uncaps all spending until January of 2025, and then anything that was substantial in it that seemed pretty good could just be waived by the Biden budget director. So this bill is a giant mess. It's terrible. I would love to see a motion to vacate Kevin McCarthy. I wasn't a fan of him in January when they voted for him. I was hoping they'd get someone else like Jim Jordan up there, but he voted for the debt ceiling bill too, so I don't even know. But what is your opinion on this story? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for daily news updates, hit that notification bell, and share this video to help spread the news. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.